I already did Shift Q.
Do shift 2 and Q again.
Better?
Yes.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the May 19th edition of our SaberCat remote practice live from Coach David and Coach Kate's dining room in Tarrant County, Texas. This is a service we are making to the entire fencing community during the COVID-19 health emergency. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. All of my hair mysteriously vanished over the weekend, and I have my new quarantine cut. Rather than hair hanging all in my face, it has now been firmly put in its place. Today's news. CEFC has published our phased return to fencing protocols on our website. Please go check it out and start planning to return. We will plan to return on June 1st. Note that face masks will be required in the fencing stall, and we will have very specific entry and exit protocols. One major protocol change is that our training sessions at CEFC will be both limited in attendance and require reservations. Reservations can be made using the Zen Planner app or on the website. Also, individual lessons, both virtual and in person, will now require a 6-day in advance reservation in order for us to properly schedule staff and sanitation protocols. We did send an email out yesterday with this information and also with the link to take you directly to the further explanation on our website. So check out that email. This Thursday, we'll be taking a virtual visit to Golden Gate Fencing Club again. See your emails or the SugarWad app for the link. I know it's not Saber specific and it's different and scary than what we normally do, but it's really good for y'all to be introduced to some new coaches and some new techniques. On Friday, this is new, performance fencers are invited for the tactical chat at 6 p.m. on the Zoom channel. Coach David asks that you RSVP if you will be attending so he can send you some preparatory materials. That will take place in the Zoom room right before the SaberCat Friday. SaberCat Reach Out Challenge. Who did you contact today that is outside of the people you are living with? And today's bad joke of the day is brought to you by T2 Escueda. What happens when a frog's car breaks down? What happens when a frog's car breaks down? I'll let you think about that while I get Sasha inside.
Sarah, your video is giving me,
Okay.
making me ill. Somebody's moving around. I have to turn.
What happens when a frog's car breaks down? It gets towed, of course. Oh, good. I got the Liam head shake. Okay. I love it. If I don't have the ceiling fan or the head shake, but smile hidden behind the hand, then, practice just isn't the same. Today's inspirational sports quote of the day is from Ken Griffey Jr., an American former professional baseball outfielder who played 22 years in Major League Baseball. He's a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame and a 13-time All-Star. He's one of the most prolific home run hitters in baseball history, with 630 home runs, which ranks as the 7th most in MLB history. He was also an exceptional defender and won 10 Golden Glove Awards in center field. Here's his quote: "Talent may keep you out on the field, but it's attitude and effort that will keep you there." SaberCats, important. Please make sure you log into the SugarWad app tonight right after practice. Miss Jade is taking attendance and your participation is being recorded. And now, on with warm-ups, and then to Coach Kate's House of Pain. Remember, safety first. I've got Ivan on his chair out of my way. Make sure you don't have any trip hazards either, such as your pets, toys, chairs, or siblings. Any spectators should be at least 2 blade lengths away. And remember, you are participating at your own risk. Okay, and make sure that your water is nearby, because I will give you frequent breaks, especially because it was really hot out there today. If at any time you feel like the people that are outside, if you feel like you need extra water breaks than the ones that I give you, please take those breaks. That's not a problem. Those of you that are inside, if you're getting a little thirsty, too bad. You got to keep pushing. You have no excuse for not continuing. Okay, so let's start those warm-ups. So right now, just walk back and forth in your space. And I mean backwards. Okay, so forwards and backwards, just walking. Okay, and change that to high knees, or jogging at least. So high knees back and forth. Nothing too strenuous. Just getting those legs moving. Good, good, good. Okay, and change that to butt kickers. Again, not too strenuous. You don't have to go super high or super fast.
Isabel, can you point your camera down just a little bit?
Okay, and turn to the side and shuffle a little bit. Shuffle. Right now you're not crossing your feet. Okay, but now switch to grapevines. So forward and back. Foot in front and then behind. All right, good. Okay, good. Now lightly jogging. You'll spin your right arm. If you don't want to jog backwards, that's okay. Just turn around. That's up to you. I just find it easier to run backwards. Okay, switch to your left arm going forwards. Still just a light jog. Just trying to get the heart rate up a little bit. All right, good. And right arm backwards. And left arm backwards. Okay, good. Still while jogging, swim forward.
Are you doing footwork in fuzzy slippers?
Okay, and swim backward. Good, and big hugs. Still while jogging, just a little bit. Lucas, you can go a little faster than that. Come on, Gabriel C. You should be jogging. Okay, and last arm thing. Up and down. And up and down. Up and down. Good. Switch to knees to elbows. You're going across your body. And again, you can turn around and go forward or just go backward, up to you. Okay, and switch to knee to chest. Okay, Gabriel, pull your knee upwards into your chest rather than forward. There you go. Nice job. And Isabel, you should be pulling up, not going quite that fast. This is about stretching. Okay, so pull up. And we're also working on balance, and it's harder if you go slow. Okay, now switch to foot to hip.
Barry, I love the socks.
Okay, and again, you should be balancing, not going too fast. Aw, Coco's kitty. Okay, let's see. Yep. If you want to do the crouch down ones, you can. Tell you, Quinn, every time you come to practice, you win. The toilet brush last time, the socks this time.
The toilet brush definitely did win.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
challenge last time.
Yeah,
Sure.
it did. Yeah, it did. Okay, and switch to Superman's. Let's see if I can actually balance here. Okay, and then remember, the more you lean forward, the more stretch you're getting. This shouldn't be fast either. You do want to be practicing your balance. Sitting all day is not helping us work on that. Okay, excellent. And last one, switch to toe touches or scoops. So these are toe touches. And when you have just one foot out and you do both hands together, up to you. Okay, then take 1 minute and stretch out anything that seems to still be tight. Get a drink of water in this minute as well. If you need it. We've been active for about 10 minutes already. Yeah, those of you that are outside, even if you don't feel like you need it, please take a drink. It's funny, when we do these collaborations with other coaches, we always have to remind them that we are in Texas and they are in California, in the Bay Area, which has really nice weather. And so we always have to remind them, okay, Let them take water breaks. Okay.
We have much bigger spaces to practice in than they do.
Yes, I have found that definitely to be true. And then when I got to watch the Tim Morehouse practice, man, this one kid had, I think, the room in his bedroom for 3 advances and 3 retreats, and that was it. It was tiny, tiny space. Okay, so this is the 30 and 31 workout. You're going to start in on guard position, and we've done this one other time. You're going to hold it for 30 seconds, then you're going to get lower for 30 seconds, and then you're going to get even lower for 30 seconds. Try and keep your back straight. Then we'll go back to position 2 for 30, back to position 1 for 30 seconds. Then you'll balance on your front foot for 15 seconds, and then balance on your back foot for 15 seconds. And then we'll do some advances, lunges, retreats, and advanced lunges. As always, I'll talk you through it. Let me get my timer. So by the time you're done tonight, your thighs should be burning. I should call this the thigh burner, not the 30s. Okay, so get in your regular on guard position, no cheating. Okay, and you're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. This is what I should be doing at my standing desk. Okay, make sure that you're relaxing your shoulders. Your body is going to tighten up on top, even though you're not using that. All right, sink a little lower. Okay, make sure you're doing some deep breaths. That'll keep your shoulders and arms from getting too tight. Give those muscles some oxygen. In that third position, you're going to want to go lower, of course, but lower without picking up your back heel. All right, go lower. Okay, but without resting your hands on your knees. Okay, so you'll go lower, but yeah, no hands on knees. Good. Okay. Good. All right, back up a little bit. Oh, Gabriel, I see you've got a guest with you tonight. You are so good about getting your family involved. Nice job. And the pets, too, yes.
Now, if you can make the dog do the on guards, I'm really impressed.
I don't know. He got Ace to do a lot last time, so. Okay, and back to regular on guard. This should feel like a breeze now. Okay, and remember, we still have to balance on front and then back foot, so don't relax your legs quite yet. Okay, Mahijit, we're in on guard. All right, balance on front foot. Try and keep your front leg bent. Don't look at me or you'll fall over. Okay. And switch to balancing on back foot. Still while trying to be in on guard. Okay, good. You've got 30 seconds. You need to do 30 advances in 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 advances. So you got to turn around. Turn around, Quinn. Those aren't advances. Okay, and give me a thumbs up as soon as you get to 30, but do not stop. Okay, do not stop. Keep going. Okay, now 30 lunges. These are not timed because I want you to do good ones, not too fast. They don't have to be too big.
Isabel, hold your lunge at the end just a little bit longer. Much better, thank you. Gabriel, you have long legs. Lunge further.
Okay, everybody make sure you're extending your hand first, of course.
Quinn, one slight biomechanical issue. You're kind of lunging from your hips rather than from your legs.
Very nice, T3.
That's better. Good fix.
Okay, I think everybody has probably done about 30. If not, too
Liam,
bad.
Liam, as you're starting your lunge, you are dropping your hand, which is a very, very, very bad habit to get into.
Okay, now we're going to do retreats. Get 30 retreats in 30 seconds. Give me a thumbs up when you've completed your 30, but then keep going. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and retreat. Catherine, you are so lucky. You can get at least 10, I think. And Lucas, you have a good hallway too.
I don't know. I think Liam has the best practice space of everybody.
It is
That
pretty
nice
darn good.
floor down there.
Okay, I see you, Catherine. And I see you, Lucas. I see you, Coach Lee. All right, okay, good. And switch to 30 advance lunges. They can be calm and slow, or they can be bigger and faster. Up to you. Just start moving your hand first.
Liam, I want you to put your hands on your hips, please. Yeah. For the rest of the night, Liam, anytime you need to do lunges, put your hands on your hips. Work on your hand weight.
You don't have to restart every time if you guys have enough space. I don't, so I need to recover back. But if you want to do one advanced lunge, recover back, and then do the next one right away, if you have that space, that's okay. Just make sure you're going back as you recover. I have a trip hazard. All right, when you are done with those 30, then go ahead and get some water. And you'll have a 2-minute break. Okay, so if your legs are kind of sore, make sure you do the bend back and then bend down and touch your toes stretch. That'll help release your back muscles, which is one of the reasons legs get really tight and sore. If you notice that your shoulders have kind of tensed up because this is kind of intense, give them some rolls. You want to be as relaxed as you can be. It'll hurt a lot less. Okay, you've got about a minute left. You going out this time? Okay, about 30 seconds left. Take stock of your body, stretch anything that needs it, get a drink of water if you need it. Okay, now we're going to do all of that on your non-dominant side. Right? Okay, so we'll start in on guard. Okay, let me get my timer. Okay, switch to your non-dominant side, get in an on guard position, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so you'll be in on guard. We'll do this for 30 seconds. Then we'll get a little lower, and then a little lower.
You think you can make Ivan do the on guard?
Well, he's in a seated resting position. Does that count? He's always on his guard. Let's just put it that way.
I think someone wants some stuff.
I know he does. All right, sink a little lower. Okay, and really check and make sure that you're balanced in the middle. Because this isn't your usual side, you're probably not quite balanced, which is going to put too much pressure on one leg or the other. So really check and make sure that they are hurting equally. All right, sink as low as you can go and still keep that heel down. I think Ivan just noticed your dog, Catherine. He's staring at the screen. Okay, back to that medium position. And regular on guard position. And then remember, after this one, we still need to balance on front foot and rear foot. So don't relax quite yet. Okay, switch to front foot, trying to stay mostly in on guard. And back foot. Good, and go right to 30 advances in 30 seconds. Up. Okay, and 30 lunges from your non-dominant side. These are not timed. You just want to make sure that your arm is extending first. Come here. Make sure you're recovering back. Coach Lee, fix your front toes just a little bit. They're going in a little too far in the, to the center. Isabel, extend your hand, remember? Okay, good. And everybody switch to retreats. You're going to do 30 retreats in 30 seconds. And go. Okay, and advanced lunges. Again, start moving your hand first. Okay, keep your balance, Isabel. Okay, keep your head up, Isabel. You don't want to lean over like that. Somebody will whack you on the back of the head. Okay, after you finish those, go ahead and get a drink, and you can take your break again. Boy, 10 minutes flies when you're having fun. Ooh, I almost got an eye roll from Isabel. Whew.
I think I could feel that eye roll all the way over here.
Like,
Man, imagine what she's going to be like when she's like 16.
I know.
An eye roll to kill.
Oh, Coco's outside today.
We have a long time with Isabel. You know, we're going to have to keep her trained. We're going to get her trained properly.
On the eye roll, I think there are a couple of teenage young women that could probably help with her education.
I'm sure mentoring is an important part of this whole thing.
That is... Hey, I haven't said anyone.
I certainly am not calling anyone out specifically by name, Catherine, sir. Well, I don't know. I think it's a toss between Catherine and Sarah. Which one has a deeper eye roll? Catherine's is just more frequent.
Oh.
Sarah's is Sarah's is plenty deep.
Used judiciously. I don't know. Quinn's got a pretty good one too. She might give them a run for their money. And Coco's just too darn sweet. I think I've only seen it once. So I'll have to work a little harder. Or Coco just hasn't shown me her true nature yet. I don't know which.
Well, Quinn also has a great eye roll, so it's mixed in with other expressions.
Yeah. The nice thing though is Quinn doesn't usually do it to the coaches. So I do appreciate that. Okay. So that is the end of our 2-minute break. Now we're going to do some patterns. Okay, each pattern you're going to accomplish 10 times. Again, with the thumbs up when you've reached 10. You know by now that you don't stop when you get to 10. You stop when I say halt. I want to give everybody the chance to get their 10 in. Okay, so we're going to do advance and half advance with provoke. Sometimes it'll be a body provoke. Sometimes it's a hand provoke. Sometimes it's a foot provoke. You guys know this. So advance, half advance, provoke. Then retreat, jump back, double advance, lunge. So you're going in, you're making them attack, you're making them miss, and then you're attacking back. Okay, so advance, half advance, provoke, retreat, jump back, double advance, lunge. 10 times, please. Okay, Coach Rob, make sure your hand is the first thing that moves as you're going back forward. There you go, much better. Good job. That way your hand kind of pulls you toward the target.
Actually, tell you what, let's switch everything around a little bit, guys. Everybody put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips. Everybody.
Okay, everybody put your hands on your hips, says monitor coach. Okay, then do advance. Keep your balance, Lucas.
Too much of a shoulder, Lucas.
Well, how are you supposed to do it? No, that was. I love the struggle. It's to make your opponent laugh, and then you hit him, right? Oh, do a hair flip as your next provoke. I meant toss your head. Okay, don't stop.
Got a good hair flip. Go ahead, Isabel, let's see the hair flip.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I saw it. Okay, don't stop, guys. Give me a thumbs up when you've done 10. Quinn's like, have we done 10 yet, Papa? Coach says no.
Layla, you're leaning over a little bit on your lunge. Try and maintain straight up. There you go. That's better. Kind of listing a little bit at the end of your lunge.
Okay, everybody halt. Done or not. Okay, pattern number 2 will be double advance and check step, slow advance, and then fast advance lunge. Let me tell you. Yep. I thought I was doing retreat, so I kind of got off the screen there. And Ivan's, of course, right in my way. Okay, so we do double advance, check step, slow advance, fast advance lunge. So again, double advance, check step, slow advance, Fast advance lunge. Okay, get to it. I'll talk you through I'll say it a couple more times, but you guys should be active now. Double advance, check step forward, slow advance, fast advance lunge. Double advance, check step forward, slow advance, fast advance lunge.
Okay, y'all can take your hands off your hips. Yeah, you too. Try and work on getting your hand up. Okay?
Okay, and everybody halt, done or not. Last pattern, you'll do double advance, stop, take a breath, big retreat, and lunge. So you stop, you make them think that you're easy prey, so you wait for them to attack. You get way out of the way, and then you just lunge back and hit them. So last time, double advance, stop, take a breath, big retreat, and lunge and get them. If you'd rather jump back, that's okay too. Okay, go ahead if you haven't started already. Double advance, stop, take a breath, big retreat or jump back, and lunge and hit. Just lunge T3, not advanced lunge. Liam, you're waiting a little too long between the retreat and the lunge, because you would just make them miss and then hurry up and hit them before they can get away. Nice, Catherine. Yep, you got it, Coach Rob.
And you got a cat.
Good, Coach Lee. All right, everybody halt. Coach David, can you please turn on their microphones? Everybody get a drink, please. If you want to chat a little bit, you can. Excellent. Here, and I'm going to go get some water too.
So did everybody get the email I sent out this afternoon regarding the rhyme? I love the acrostic in the rhyme.
Coach Max started it, and so he sent the original acrostic, and then Coach David and I saw it at lunch, and I was like, "Hey, we should turn it into a Dr. Seuss rhyme." And so it was a lot of fun. And then Miss Jade made some suggestions for changing up the end a little bit.
So, is everybody going to record a video for me to put in the put together with it? Yep. I have this. And like those of you with a family member who is doing it with you, both of you guys say it together. That'd be like really cool. So.
And it'll only take you like 2 minutes at the most to shoot the video. We sent all of the rules for reopening. Like, you got to wash your hands when you come. You got to get your temperature checked when you come to the club. You know, that kind of stuff. And so we wrote it in the style of Dr. Seuss. And so, like, every 2 lines rhyme. And it's really cute. Actually, Coach David, can I read it to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, when we turn off the video at the end of the stream.
Oh, okay. So you'll just have to stick around, Isabel. We're not going to reveal it to the larger world yet, because I'm being recorded on YouTube and Facebook right now. So we're keeping it a secret.
What? This is live?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, just in case live. You guys are live. I hate that
Man, somebody's cat is meowing, and I thought it was Sasha. Okay, guys, let's get back to work. You're going to need your glove and your weapon. We're going to do some practice cuts, and then we're going to practice some indirect cuts tonight. So as you're waiting, do those warm-ups with the blade to activate your wrist and your forearm muscles. You know, the one where you're going back and forth like a windshield wiper. Okay, and then you go forward and back. Don't hit yourself in the face. Okay. So just warm up a bit at your own pace, side to side and front to back. And then when you feel like your arm is sufficiently ready, like if you need to stretch out your fingers a little bit, you can. Then get it on guard, extension distance from your mask, and start doing the taps around the mask to warm up. Just start tapping around. As soon as you're done with your arm warm-ups, then switch to that. Okay, so you should be tapping around. Doing those nice little taps. Okay, and staying in extension distance, you shouldn't have to move. Start doing double hits and then breathe, then bring it back. It doesn't matter where you're hitting. but you're not going very fast. We're practicing good mechanics. This is a really good time to practice taking a deep breath to relax your shoulders. If you feel those shoulders getting tight, then just take a moment. This is just warming you up. Certainly not a contest to see who can do the most. Okay, next, switch to double cuts with advance. Okay, so you shouldn't be able to hit it, and then you can hit it. Again, you want to breathe. You should go right back to on guard. At the perfect distance. This is helping you figure out exactly what your distance is. As soon as your technique starts getting messed up, you probably need to take a deep breath because something's getting too tight. Right, just a small advance and a small retreat. Okay, now switch to your lunge distance. If you want to continue doing double cuts, that's fine. You also can just do single cuts. Okay, don't try and do the really strong and powerful lunges right now. Do it so that you can hit before your front foot lands, but then you can go right back to where you started. Okay, and again, this should be slow. Make sure you're sinking back down into your on guard. You should be looking at the spot that you want to hit. Narrow your focus on that spot and then hit it exactly there. Okay, and then switch to advanced lunge. Again, not fast, not throwing yourself, but a continuous action.
Looking good out there, Coach Dave.
Why thank you, Coach David. This is the most important of all of the distances because this is your attack distance. This is the one that you can do with minimal effort. This is as close as you should be to your opponent before you attack. So make sure you're really paying attention here to have your best form and your best balance.
Dropping your hand again. You're really conscious about the fact that your hand is dropping about half the time when you lunge.
Okay, everybody halt for just a moment. Go get a drink. All right, come on back. Okay, now we're going to practice indirect cuts. You should be in extension distance, and hopefully after all these weeks of practice, you can get right to your extension distance. If nothing else, quarantine is going to help you have really small footwork and hopefully be really aware of your different distances. Okay, so get in extension distance, and you'll do double cuts with coupe or disengage. So you'll start extending one place and then double hit in another. And if you want to do disengage, you can. You want to do coupe, you can. It should just be one fluid motion. And again, not too fast.
A little slower, everybody. A little slower. Look at this. You need to get someone to hold that thing down.
Yeah. For those of you that are a little more advanced, if you want to start in low line and then go elsewhere, maybe start in high line, go elsewhere. Okay, now switch to your advanced distance and same thing. Start going one place and end up in another. Hopefully using just your fingers. Okay, now switch to lunge. And here you can do double hits if you want, or just single. Okay, and finally switch to advanced lunge. On these, really make sure that you're not hitting and then pushing it through as you lunge. You should be hitting with the foible while you're in the lunge. It shouldn't carry through like you're stabbing through the body. So when you cut, it should just hit and stay, not hit and be pushed. If your blade is all the way up here when you've hit that target, you're way too close and you've probably gotten counterattacked before you can finish your attack. Okay, Gabriel, you got to lunge a little farther and stay in your lunge a little longer. There you go. Good. Okay, everybody go ahead and halt.
We'll take a water break, everybody.
Yep.
Everybody's working really hard.
Take a water break.
Catherine, you especially get some water.
And then when you guys come back, turn your camera so that you can hit the target and be facing me. I'm going to be doing some stuff with the cards. So they'll be blue or white. And you need to be able to hit the target depending on which card I've shown. Kitty, kitty. Okay, so like I usually do, we'll start off with a few that are not very realistic. You're going to know which color card I'm going to show you before you move. So basically, you know what your opponent is going to do. And then after we practice a few times, then I'll have you do a preparation step or steps. And in the middle of that preparation, I'll show you the card and then you need to react. If I show the white card, then that means that your opponent is trying to protect their chest. So you need to start at their chest and in one fluid motion end up in their flank. Have them be the same hand as you. So if you're right-handed, then your opponent is right-handed. If you're left-handed, your opponent is left-handed. So you're going to go from chest to flank with this, and then flank to chest with this. Start at chest, end at flank. Start at flank, end at chest. Okay, so get in advanced lunge distance of your target. Okay, so here we go. As soon as you see the card, okay, then do the appropriate indirect attack. Okay, remember this one was chest to flank and flank to chest. Okay. Chest to flank, flank to chest. Chest to flank, flank to chest. Okay, we'll do a couple where I'm not telling you what to do. Okay, good. So same cards for the same idea. It's just now you're going to be moving while I show you the card. So this will be a little bit trickier. Just because of the lag, let's have everybody do a double advance that's fast and then one advance that's slow. So in the middle of your preparation, I'm going to show one of the cards, and then you're going to attack with advanced lunge and finish indirect. Okay, so again, and don't cut your preparation short. I have to show the card kind of early. So you always have to do the double fast and then the one slow and then advanced lunge. The key here is to not stop at all and hopefully do the right targets. Okay, so I'm going to say on guard, ready, fence. Then you're going to do your preparation and I'll show one of the cards and then you'll attack. Okay, on guard, ready, fence. Okay, on guard, ready, fence. On guard, ready, fence. On guard, ready, fence. Okay, two more and then I'll change up what the cards mean. On guard, ready, Fence. On guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, just relax for a minute. It's really weird because I'll say fence and then it seems like forever before you guys start moving. It's really strange with the lag. Okay, so this time if I show you the blue card, you're going to start low. So your blade, as you're doing your preparation, okay, your blade will be down here and then you'll finish high. So you'll still do your double quick, and then as you're doing the slow, hopefully it'll work that way. And then you'll do advanced lunge, low to high. So during your quick double advance, okay, so your blade will actually move a little bit. So again, double advance, drop, boom, boom. Okay, so that's with blue. You'll start low and go high. If I show you white, you don't have to really change anything on your blade because you'll start high, but then you'll finish low. The blue card is going to be a little bit trickier because you're going to have your blade here, it'll go there, and then it'll come back. On this card, just here and then to the side. If you're a righty, you're just going to finish high, low, or go low, high. Okay. Okay, we'll practice this 2 times each where you know what the card is. Still do your preparation though. So do that double advance and slow, and then attack. Okay, so you should have attacked low to high. Okay, on guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, that should have been high to low. One more time for each. On guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, should have been low to high. And then one more that you know before you start moving. On guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, that should have been high to low. All right, so you guys are going to start doing your preparation, and then I'll show you the card. On guard. Ready. Oh, not quite. Okay, on guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, let me get a little closer. Sorry, though it was a little too far away. Okay, on guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, on guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, that should have been low to high. On guard. Ready. Fence. That was my fault. I made you guys stop. I didn't show the card early enough. Totally on me. On guard. Ready. Fence. Okay, and last one, because we need to do our push-up challenge. On guard. Ready. Fence. Good. Should have been low to high. Very good. Okay, so those of you that weren't here last night, Coach David and I challenged everyone to a push-up challenge. Last night we started with 1 push-up. Tonight we're going to do 2 push-ups. Tomorrow we will do 3 push-ups, and so on. Um, our best guess is that some of you will be able to go probably a couple of weeks without too much difficulty. I figure there are at least 4 or 5 of you that probably can do 15 push-ups with almost no difficulty. But other people, such as myself, are having a lot of trouble with push-ups, have never been good at push-ups, and so these first couple of weeks are just to get everybody kind of caught up to the people that can do lots. Okay, so everybody, we're going to get down and do 2 push-ups.
Oh, hey, we got Dr. Steven here too doing push-ups. Awesome.
All right. Awesome. Okay, so I think that is it for the evening. Thank you guys, as always, for working as hard as you do. And let's have Coco call it tonight.